our last episode.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
I am, man. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna miss this.
It's the end of an era. We had a good run, you know.
We had a pretty good run.
We had a good run.
I mean, I wasn't here from the get go. I mean, you guys are the pioneers.
Yeah.
I mean, I was midway through also, bro.
It's a lot.
Are you gonna say anything about like how you feel? We've all.
I'm fucking happy as shit.
God damn.
God, Tom, I've been trying to get off of this.
Y'all say y'all gonna be. I ain't missing shit. Yeah.
I hate y'all. Now you know why we ended.
And we're live. This your boy Pete.
Yo, it's your boy Tricks.
It's Becky's.
And your boy Checo.
And?
Oh, and Rude.
We're having some budget cuts. We don't really. We took the mic away from him.
Yeah, no, it's been a minute.
And this is the.
What?
It's been a minute, guys. It really has been. How long has it been?
Too long.
Too long.
How long has it been? You didn't see the
It's
date?
been a while. It's been a while, and I'm sad.
What's
Why?
wrong?
Why
I'm
was
sad, guys.
You got something to take off your chest, or?
Say with chest. Say it with your chest.
We're drinking. We're eating. We're sad. We're drinking all our tears away because this is our last episode. Oh, collective sigh.
That is.
But yes, this is our last episode. If you want to know why, stay tuned.
The next one.
To the next episode. We're gonna explain why this is our last one. If you sign up for the Patreon, you will get to know first as to why this is gonna be our last episode. But next week we'll explain how this is our last episode. So technically not our last one, but the tell all. We might fight next week. I don't know.
The real reason.
Why we broke up.
I might stick BJ. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You try.
It wasn't an easy decision.
It was not.
It was not.
This is a tough decision.
It's easier for me.
No more Mexicans be like. So obviously, it's there's new laws coming into effect.
Man, that's hard to say that. No
We
more
gotta change
Mexicans be like. I don't like. Man, it's like I don't know. Sad. It's sad.
Yeah. Although I just want to give a quick shout out to the guy that recognized me at my daughter's school. I had no idea we had fans like that. That was the first time I was recognized.
Why'd you react?
How did I react?
You should have just kept walking. So ignored him. Be an asshole.
It was just so weird. I went to go pick up my kid after school, and then the guy kept staring at me, and he's like, "You Checo from MexicansBeLike?" I'm like, I was like, "Yeah, who's asking?"
Yeah, what's up?
But that was my first ever being recognized. It was so weird. So shout out to you, dude. I'm sorry I don't know your name, but shout out to you, man.
From what school? What school?
I'm not gonna say, man. Yes.
Hey, does
was a
anybody
trick.
else? Does anybody else have any moments where they were like recognized for something?
Oh yeah, I've had
Like,
recognized.
I'm not talking about like some fucking participation award. I'm talking about like
OnlyFans.
oh dang, like this person actually recognized me. For
How so though? Like
Like whoa.
from like based off of this?
not
Just in
specific,
general.
In general, Jerry, it could be something else.
like
for
like
me-
like a stranger just came up to you like, oh, you're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So for like me, this is a long ass time ago though. Nothing recent that I can think of. But whenever I used to do Pop Warner football, for real,
Of course. Continue. I'll let you finish. It's bullshit.
I was like there obviously because like there's a bunch of games going on.
East Bay Bucks.
Yeah. And I was like watching one of the other like smaller age group teams, and this one kid, he didn't even know like it was me, but he referred to me. He referred to the number. He was like, "Yo, that dude, number 72." I was my number at the time.
72.
He was like, "Yo,
This is the most I've ever heard him talk. I'm just gonna say.
honestly, I can't even
It's
tell
hard
you.
for him to say.
I can't even tell you exactly what he said, but basically it was like, "Yo, that dude."
He didn't really.
That
He just
dude's
knew your
good.
number. Maybe there was. You know how many others?
Well, first of all, no, but he was talking about for this specific team. But well, yeah, he didn't know my name because every time they say my last name, they said it a different way every time. Say fucking
Jeremio.
Marshmallow, fucking Jarmalo.
But how did you
I know what he's
react?
talking about.
I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" I didn't even
I'm
know.
doing something with my life.
I was in,
I'm making it. I made it.
I was like, "Damn, people like I'll be sticking out to like that.
Yo.
So
But then again,
did he play on the other team?
Fuck if I know.
I was
But-
gonna say, like after he said that, like you just took it easy on him, or you?
No, he was even like in my age group.
Oh,
He was like a younger kid.
poor guy.
He was on one of the teams, but
No,
I guess another time was the Quidditch also.
Was what?
Quidditch, when I played Quidditch.
Oh,
It was for the same shit, honestly, but more so for tackling. They're like, yo, that dude.
what the
Damn.
fuck? What is Quidditch?
It's a
It'll take a long
Who's
time.
this guy?
it's lacrosse for nerds.
It sounds like something like Harry Potter.
It is.
Or so-
It-
oh,
it's
my
literally-
God.
So look, this is what Quidditch is.
But it's
a,
legit.
It's a
Way
fictional
top-
sport invented by author J.K. Rowling for her fantasy book series.
Sounds
Harry
like
Potter.
PJ. It sounds like
It's
I'm not gonna lie,
It's
kind of sounds
nonfiction.
like PJ, but
It's real.
It's
okay.
real. It's a real deal. There's
It's
regionals, nationals. There's national teams. Spain has a team. Mexico
guys
has a team.
ride on-
U.S. has a team.
brooms. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing.
We ride on brews, but obviously we don't fly in the air.
And then what? Like cast spells on each other, or
Idiot.
That was-
Nah, so basically it's like a mixture of like rugby, dodgeball,
and
Lacrosse.
lacrosse, I guess. Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
So it's full contact, co-ed.
right?
Bro, this is
That's the only reason. If it wasn't full contact, if I wasn't able to talk with people, I would not play, to be honest.
you
All
don't
right.
you don't
Well,
make me call off.
One time I was recognized. I was DJing at a party. It was Halloween, and this girl, I don't know where she had recognized me from, but she was like, "Oh, you're Tricks, right?" And I was like, "Fuck."
Oh,
What are you gonna say? She's like, no, nothing
Maybe.
bad. She's like, nothing bad. I just know who you are. I was, oh, whatever. At the end of the night, we ended up fucking. But I was just saying that's the one time I got recognized,
Damn, son.
and I'd never met her. I'm not. No. It was a
So it
Halloween
wasn't
party,
bad
so, like,
then. It wasn't bad. It's just-
No, yeah.
yeah, mine was the same. Mine was the same. Yeah,
It was the same party.
same party. Same thing.
I'm glad I'm the one that started this story, girl.
Oh, Jesus.
Like I was recognized by a plumber. Doesn't sound as sick. So like, no, mine was the same. Mine was the same.
You fucked up.
Jesus.
Well, so what's up with that bill, eh?
Yeah, we should really talk about that
We actually
because
should. This is legit.
Before we get into the bill, how do you feel about Ron Desantis? How do you guys feel about him? Just in general, or even before the bill, how did you guys feel about him?
to be honest, I mean, I worked for the state for almost 6 years, and the dude was cool up in. I remember when I was working, he came to see when the whole COVID thing was going on.
Oh yeah,
He came to see where we were giving the vaccines and all that shit.
he dap you up.
But he was like from here to, I don't know, maybe like 50 yards. And, but I mean, the dude, while I was there, he gave me 2 raises. So, I mean, in my books, he
think
was
he's pretty-
cool. It
He's
wasn't,
pretty sick.
I feel like this law, I feel like it just came out of nowhere. But when you think about it, I guess he's trying to, in my opinion, coincide with him running for president. And
It's something like drastic. Like whoa.
right, like he wants to, get the media talking about him.
Yeah.
Publicity,
Also-
good or bad, it's publicity at the end of the day. But
And the
I feel
people
like
who are
he's
gonna
trying.
vote for him, too.
I feel like he's trying to appeal to his demographic, which is majority of them are white, and I don't know. I
agree.
mean, it just caught me off guard. I didn't see that coming. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't keep up too much with the news, where, I didn't know it was coming, but it kind of caught me off guard. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, so in this area, I'm gonna read the
Yeah,
news.
I feel the same way.
I mean, well,
He has a
Yeah, me
he has
too,
a
like,
presidential agenda.
Yeah.
I mean, we worked for the state too, but I mean, I didn't have no problem with them. But this new bill, I kind of do have a problem with. It has some stuff that I'm going to read right now. First of all, it's called the bill. It's SB 1718, and it says it's the strongest anti-illegal immigration bill in the nation to combat the Biden border crisis.
There's been similar bills that have been passed in other states. I believe Alabama was one of them. And I remember watching a clip where it was one of the farmers. It was a potato farm, and the majority of his workers were gone because of the.
He had to e-verify them.
Yeah.
Well, going into E-Verify, a lot of people, we live here in Ruskin, Waimama area, and we've seen a lot of people already leave the construction sites, leave all those places, and it's because of this new E-Verify, which says, it requires employers to use E-Verify to check the employment eligibility of employees. So for each employee that doesn't have E-Verify, they'll be fined $1,000 per day, which is
Damn, that's a lot.
And for those that are not familiar with what E-Verify is, it's a government system that employers use. I think you have to have 25 or more employees to use it. Basically, it verifies if your workers are can be here, like are they
eligible
legal?
to work in the
Eligible
United
to work in the
States,
United States. But I wonder if that also verifies like work permits and shit like that. I'm assuming it probably
Yeah,
does.
sure.
Right?
I mean, so I work at an income tax business, and the IRS also uses E-Verify. So which this whole thing coming into effect, a lot of immigrants use fake socials and stuff, and that at the same time there's gonna be an eye on them, but also on the employers for giving them jobs. So both people are gonna get in trouble. And it's hard. So I guess
Like it affects more than just the
if you have
people.
1 to 10 employees, they're going to fine you for 30 days. 11 to 25, you get a fine for 2 months. And after that, I guess you got to go to court and figure out it in there.
Try to take your business license away and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what else do they have? They got
But real quick, like, how is it easy to find someone who's willing to like work in the fields? Like who's
I think with us, like how Trix mentioned, we're in the Ruskin area. I think one way or another, we all have, those that lineage, that family that has worked in those, type of environments, and
or not even in out in the fields, anywhere in construction and restaurants. Those are the easiest place. The restaurants business are easy to hire immigrants. Easy. Because you can pay everyone underneath the table.
But what I mean is, like, if you're a business, right, and like 12 of your people are gone, is it easy to hire 12 people who know what, like, not know what they're doing, but just like want to do that type of work? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
how
it's
many
gonna be
17-year-olds are like, I'll work in the fields nowadays? They don't know dick. You know what I mean?
But even then, I mean, like Trix was saying, it's not just the fields; it's all these other,
Construction,
like
roofing,
plumbing, shit like that.
even like like cooks, like at restaurant.
Yeah. One of the things that I noticed in my neighborhood, right next to us, they started building new homes, and I would go through there in the mornings to get out of the neighborhood of where I live, and it was a pain in the butt, man, having to navigate through all these work trucks, all these cement trucks. I've had to wait. Guys have to wave me down because it was so packed. And then when they introduced the bill and they started talking about it, it was night and day. It was like complete. What's going on?
Yeah.
And then it finally clicked. And I was like, wow, it really is. It's happening. People are starting to migrate to other
states. And stuff.
other states.
Yeah, I got my aunt. They live in Miami area, and they said majority of the buildings that were getting built, they're just abandoned now.
Yeah.
A lot of people have left to Alabama, Georgia. I seen it. I think it was on TikTok. They're interviewing someone, and they're at a gas station. They're like, "Where are you going?" And they're like, well, I don't know. We're just gonna.
And that
keep
must be
going
so
until
hard
we're
because
here.
what also is with this bill is it just doesn't punish the actual people that are not, that don't have legal status, but it also punishes, like, if you're caught with somebody who doesn't have status, all of a sudden it's a felony. Like, it's insane, the fact that you could be a U.S. citizen, but your parents might not be.
Yep.
And
if I'm with my parents, all of a sudden I'm harboring.
Yeah.
Like, an
Well, it's
illegal
good that you
immigrant.
guys brought that up. They've actually changed that law, that part of the law. So you only get in trouble if you're transporting them across state lines.
Across state lines. Okay.
So now you can take them here and there.
I can't go on vacation though. Is that what you're saying?
Well, unless you guys leave in two different vehicles,
That's fair.
you know, I'll meet you there. But it's kind of sad, man. I mean, having to completely uproot your whole life, everything that you've ever known. There's some people unfortunately going through that where they've had to completely start over.
Here's a scary one. When the hospitals require you to show documentation.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, I was born here, but what I used to do is when I would get sick or hurt or anything, I would go to the hospital and I would give them, like a fake name, just so I wouldn't get.
You ain't gonna run up my
Now
credit.
they're
You
gonna
gonna ruin my credit.
They go,
But
yeah, you what credit?
just to get away, from bills and stuff like that.
Hey, how is Skinner find you then?
That's on the Patreon. But with that part too, my little sister, she has friends, and their parents she was pregnant, and they're even scared to go to the hospital because they're
Damn.
like, yo, like if I go to the hospital and like I ask for my
What?
papers and stuff, they're gonna take her away and maybe leave the baby here. And
Yeah, weren't they trying to say that even children from illegal immigrants?
no, well that's Trump that you're talking about.
Oh,
So Trump is saying if he gets reelected in 2024,
First 100 days, right? He wants to.
No, he said the first day.
Oh damn.
The first day he's gonna.
Wasn't the first day when he was first elected? Didn't
yeah,
we
he
have that
said a
Muslim
bunch of
ban?
stuff. I don't
We had that Muslim ban, and shit was going crazy.
Damn, Trump
Yeah.
crazy with it.
At this point, it's a pissing contest with him and Ron to see who could be the most racist.
Honestly, at the
You know-
end of the day, I mean, honestly, I think Trump has them in that area.
How do you think the people
Popularity-wise.
that voted Ron Desantis, like Latinos,
You know what's crazy? DeSantis, that's an Italian last name, and if you look up his,
lineage,
his lineage, yeah, his grandparents were immigrants.
immigrants?
They're from Italy.
It doesn't. It's for puro show. Yeah.
They got.
You know who's upset?
Right. You got to probably go in to do more research, but his name's probably not even Ron. It's probably like Ronaldo or something.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's probably something like that. It
You know-
probably is.
You know who's upset? You know who's upset about this new SB 1718 bill? My freaking nail lady, one who did my toes, bro, who
Yeah.
did my pedicure. She was going off on me.
And that's
about
the
this
thing,
She's
too, like,
what am
why
I
on
supposed
you?
to go?
A lot of
Oh,
people are
okay.
a lot of people
So
are
she's not
ignorant
status-
No.
She doesn't have legal
to
status.
believe that immigrants are just Mexicans.
Yeah.
Immigrants are
She's like, where am I
everyone.
supposed to go now? What am I supposed to do?
Asians, all Hispanics, all got Irish. You got people from Africa, Jamaica, Haiti. Yeah.
She did do my toes good though. I will say that. Like
So now you're gonna have
Who
to
you
find.
gonna
now I'm
Somebody
gonna have
white
some
lady?
crusty ass white lady. Now I'm gonna have to. Margaret, you better shine them shits up because homegirl used to fuck with me. So you better figure it out.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm leaving. And I'm leaving. I'm gonna go find her so she can.
I
be my
can't just.
lady.
I just can't imagine. We're older, and
Sure.
we have our parents, but imagine being 7 years old. You're the first kid who speaks English in your family, and now you're having to navigate
That's
all these
wow.
all these things for your parents, and it's just sad, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not even just family; it's friends and stuff. It's your favorite, supermarket, your favorite taco stand, your favorite Jamaican spot.
I'm curious to see how all this shit turns out. Like what the backlash would be. What are we, the consumer, gonna end up paying for?
At the end, it will kind of help, with the wages. That way, once these white people do get into the fields, they're not gonna want to get paid that.
Heck no.
They're gonna want to get paid. What
I
it
think
is.
some people will try it, and then
But-
they get out there. It's like this shit
A lot of things will be
sucks.
affected. Who's out there picking, immigrants?
What happens if white people do it that day?
Ever heard?
No one's thinking about
Shit.
that, right? They're like,
They learned how to work.
This
Fuck.
shit's easy, bro.
Shit.
Just toss it in the truck.
And then who's gonna finish all the buildings?
they're gonna finish a tub of oranges. Be like, all right, we're done. Be like, no, you.
You know what's great? I was
you
thinking
got more
about it
tubs to
today.
go.
I was thinking about it today. I was like, they don't really care about taco stands. Like they could just do another Chipotle.
Yeah.
That you think they really like actually going and sitting outside in the heat? Their kids they're like, oh, it's too hot out here. We rather have a
Oye, güey,
AC or-
el día que fuimos a comer aquí al nuevo restaurante que abrieron, no voy a decir el nombre porque
Yeah,
Estamos patrocinados por ellos, pero ¿cómo se llama?
Plaza México.
Sí, Plaza México.
Oh, Plaza México?
Yeah. Pero no se fijaron, you guys didn't see, there was a lot of white people leaving.
Yeah, but that's expected around here.
Pero por eso te digo, nomás cuando les conviene, just when
Oh, yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
we're like, oh, Mexicans need to leave. Oh, it's Taco Tuesday? Oh, okay, yeah, well, for sure. Karen, I will meet you there for margaritas.
Mars? 2 for 1 Mars?
Margaritas.
For real, single
Margaret,
mile.
no more
Fucking-
marks. But on this whole talk, I wanted to, because even if you're not immigrant watching, someone who is. I got some places that can help you out. Right now, this is Catholic
Reina's
Charities.
taxes.
Well, actually, Reina's
amazing.
income tax and Mama. We do DACA renewals. Right now, we're just doing that because there's a hold right now on DACA, so you can't apply for a new one. You can only renew. So if you go on the DACA website, they're accepting it, but they're not really processing it. So we don't really want to charge you to do something that at the end they might not, accept it. So you can come with us to renew if you have DACA. But right now we have Catholic Charities, and they're in St. Pete, Tampa, Hudson, Dade City, and Clearwater. That's Catholic Charities. And if you want to know what they do, they got a long list. They do citizenship, naturalization. They also do DACA applications. They got ICE representation. If you're a victim of domestic violence, they help you there.
We'll leave a link in our bio.
They do a lot of stuff, but
somewhere near here.
here
You
is
guys can click on
what they say. This program provides assistance to citizens with low income and immigrants in the Hillsborough area. So it says regardless of their ability to pay, you're eligible for all services. So I've been there before, and they're actually good people. So go check that out. And it's called Catholic Charities, but you don't got to be Catholic to actually go there to get help.
Yeah.
But they're good people there.
And that's another thing that you were talking about earlier. These people are they don't even want to go to the hospital because they're afraid they're going to get their status. So now they're not going to trust the systems or the places that are in place to help because of that same fear.
They don't want to go anywhere.
One of the things that I remember hearing is like domestic violence. There's women, because of the fact that they're not legal, they feel like they can't reach out for help y se tienen que aguantar because tienen miedo, they're afraid que, las vayan a reportar or something like that. But it just sucks that, you don't take advantage of
if
these
they're
services.
with someone else that's also an immigrant, they're stuck in a tough predicament. But if they're with someone who has, who's an American citizen, and they've been, a victim of domestic violence, they can get papers like that.
Yeah, it's just,
But,
it's a
a
tough
lot of people don't
situation,
want to.
man. It's
Talk about it. But
Well,
by the time this episode comes out, the bill would have passed already.
And
The bill is set to pass
there are
tomorrow.
protests going
tomorrow,
on.
June 1st, there is
June
a
1st.
protest. Not sure if this will come out in time.
Yeah.
But,
No,
probably
but
but if you were there, I've heard that there's one in Waimama from 9 to 12. And what do you say, Checo? They're doing one at Plaza
We'll
Mexico?
get a
or no?
recap of
We're
them.
closing the Plaza Mexico, where it's going to be closing all of their restaurants in
So,
in Apoyo to-
whenever this comes out, if you guys were at a protest, send us pictures.
Good
let
Good
us
for you
know.
guys.
Let me say this though, like, what is the day for people the people? So what's happening on June 1st?
I
People
thought-
who don't know.
No, people are not going to go to work or something like that.
So what's happening tomorrow?
Well, yeah. So the bill's gonna pass,
Bill's gonna pass in Florida tomorrow.
but there's people that are closing
There's
in support, and I got my opinions on that, but
and people aren't going to go to work who are undocumented.
even people that got papers, I don't know why they're calling off of work, but
In solidarity, it's solidarity.
Ain't got no PTO, bro.
Yeah, yeah, right. I don't have any PT. I'll be looking though. I'll be like, yes, yeah, up there.
I think we should wear something and support. Like,
I'm gonna wear something, my headband,
Mexico
my bandana
hat.
or something. Yeah, Mexico something. But I just wanted to know if that's the whole. What's the whole point of it? It's just people just taking off to try and
I guess it's like
fuck
a
the
day
man.
without Mexicans.
I say if you're gonna actually do a protest, you got to get news crews. You got to get
and
someone out there to be seen.
the force won't be felt. The only people who are gonna feel is the construction sites, the roofing sites, the fields. Like no one's really gonna know, right?
And to be honest, I think they're already feeling it because when you're a construction business, when you're a contractor, you have deadlines that you have to meet. If not, you get fined.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't finish this project, I mean,
Yeah, but I'm talking about like normal consumers and everyday people.
Yeah.
They're not gonna feel like we'd have to do it for like weeks. For like, oh shit, this is
To
not
feel
being
the
built.
effect.
Oh, this is not being. Where's the tomatoes at? Where's the tomatoes at?
One day, I mean,
Well, you're
Oh,
gonna
shit,
probably
the
notice it when you're paying $5 for a tomato.
That's fair. The packing house is gonna be empty. Dog.
hey, I seen someone. It was on Facebook. I was scrolling down, and this dude was like making his own laboratory tomatoes here in Florida, and he's like,
Like 3D
might as
printed?
well just not even like
Just
pick
straight-
them, just
make them. just create them.
yeah, basically
Like
like
out of
that.
a fire.
Maybe we could create people
Cut
to work
into
the
them.
field.
They were perfect, perfect color, perfect taste, and everything.
AI migrants.
Yeah,
¿Qué
but
color vas a querer el tomate, güey? A ver.
hey, remember back in the day they used to do like different colored ketchup. They used to do like purple.
I remember
Green,
green ketchup. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Trying to appeal to kids.
A purple
Yeah.
one. Damn. Why did they do that? Whose
Fucking
idea
bored.
was that?
You guys realize how many chemicals we ate as kids, and we don't.
I mean,
Have
studying.
you guys
probably
ever
more now.
noticed when something comes back, like when we were kids, like that was out while we never tastes the same?
Oh yeah, like,
hey, I need that poison that was in here.
yeah,
And-
yeah.
Well, they changed the poison. They added more poison. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, my codes don't taste the same.
My kid is big on dyes. Like she's like, Dad, does this have red dye? Because her mom has explained to her about dyes and shit like that. So she's like, how did he get this red? I was like, that bitch got red 40. I hate to break it to you, it's got red 40.
Shit, almost at red 50.
she panics. She'll be like, am I gonna die? I'm like, "Eh." So
If
my
it's
wife,
in you.
in a way, she's kind of created a hypochondriac when it comes to dyes. And but there was you guys, I guess I don't remember what movie it was for. I think it was Spider-Man. But Burger King came out with like a red Whopper.
Oh
a
yeah,
dye.
yeah.
So
yeah.
what
I
Burger
remember
King
that.
Burger King doesn't actually use dyes. They put out a list and they use beet juice or beet something concentrate or whatever to dye the actual buns. So
That's
it's all
not bad.
natural. So shout out to Burger King. I mean,
Wow, at least they're doing it right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
they ain't gonna be able to do it no more because ain't no one picking beats. They're
Facts.
gonna- we're gonna.
How do you pick a beat though, real quick?
You just go to your favorite producer. y'all was looking at it. Y'all was looking at it. I didn't want to do it, but y'all was waiting for it. Y'all stupid.
Hey, going into the next thing, I heard Al Pacino's gonna be a new dad.
Oh yeah.
What, that,
How old is Al Pacino?
Scarface.
Another kid.
Be the father. How old is he, cuz?
He's
I don't
like
even
83.
Dang.
Yo, I hadn't seen how he looked in a while, and I saw a photo of him. Like, God damn, he looks every bit of 83.
Al Pacino's 80.
And his wife, or I don't know, whatever she is.
Girlfriend?
How old is she?
She's 29.
29.
She's that age.
Wait, so let's just get one thing straight.
Of course.
When she was born, how old was Al Pacino? I'm not good at math, so
So he
66.
was. The real question
it's
is
crazy.
The real question is, what's your favorite Al Pacino movie?
any given Sunday.
You know what movie I watched the other day with Al Pacino?
Scarface.
Heat. You ever watch Heat?
Heat's good, yeah.
Heat
Heat's
is good. I had never watched it. And I watched it the other night. It's long as fuck, but it's good. It's got Robert De Niro. It's got Al
You know which one
Pacino.
they do like
He was the dad.
Val
the
Kilmer.
Godfather.
Yeah,
they like
it's
the
like
Godfather.
seventh kid.
Yeah, Robert De Niro. He just had his seventh kid. He's like 70 now.
Damn, boy. All these men. I mean, you see, that's what I mean. When you're an old man actor, you can do whatever you want, bro. Like.
It's like this child brought to you by Viagra.
He's still pumping swimmers, or he had some frozen.
That's a good
Nah, I
question.
think he's still pumping. He's
I think you
Scarface,
just
bro.
buy them at that
Pump
point.
his
He's Tony Montana, bro. He had to.
They fucking jack him off like a horse and take his seat.
they have a machine that pumps you now. I think, especially when
He
you're
was
old.
asleep through the whole thing.
So I've heard.
Well, so this chick that he's with now. Well, first of all, his oldest daughter is older than her. The girlfriend, she's like 33, and she's
Damn.
But this chick was with Mick Jagger before. He's old too.
Oh damn.
She got a kid with him?
She likes the
Nah,
older
I think-
men.
Well, he did have the moves.
Nah, because this is her first kid.
She let him bust. Wow. Hey, he still got it. Al
But, I mean,
Pacino.
And
Still
would
still-
you
Al
though if you were in
Pacino,
her
man.
position?
Fuck
not,
yeah.
not Al Pacino. If I'm
You know
pulling
how
Al
much-
Pacino, I
you know how
can
much
pull.
money Al Pacino got?
Yeah, but I can pull someone else, like George, what's George Clooney?
Pero, güey,
Yeah.
George
Se va a
Bush.
morir, güey. Te va a dejar los billetes.
He has about 7 years left.
George Clooney?
What's his net worth? Look up his net worth.
Who, Al Pacino's net worth?
He's 62.
Pacino.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
It says, would I
That's
like
what I mean.
would I
She's
like Google
29.
to know my location? What are they gonna
Yes.
tell me where Al Pacino is?
Tell me right now.
120 million,
120 million.
give or
Sí,
take.
güey.
But those numbers are also wrong. It could be more.
Yeah,
It could be more.
Now he's got to
I think it's
pay
probably more.
alimony or child support or whatever.
So you're saying he saved up all that, he kept all that money saved?
He has investments probably somewhere else too.
Or he just has money from all the movies he's made, bro. Like he's made Scarface. Heat.
The Godfather.
You guys seen that scene where he's with the guy in Colombia and they bring the bowl with the orange peel? That was for him to wash his hands, to like clean his hands after they
Was
were
it?
done eating. But he actually took it and started eating it. If you guys watched that, it was supposed to him for him to wash
didn't
his
know
hands.
that.
Everybody else cleans their hands in it, but he grabs them up,
That's gangster.
starts eating. I was like,
When you got 120 mil, you can do that.
but
Off
maybe
of
he
the shelf,
played
off
like
of the.
he did.
Would y'all want to have a kid at that age, though?
Me? With
Bro,
Al
if you're
Pacino?
in there, you're in there. He probably didn't want it. He just like get it out. Like his
I think
hips
he
didn't-
probably did it more for her.
His hips didn't work like they used to. He couldn't get out of there, or she just held him there.
You know what? You know what I find crazy sometimes? I have like friends that are 1 or 2 years older than me, and they've got kids like graduating high school,
That's insane.
and that's bizarre to me because I have like a 6-year-old and a almost 2-year-old, and I'm just like barely getting started, and these motherfuckers like they'll post like on a cruise. I'm just like, where are your children? Oh, I forgot they're adults.
Yeah, bro. I was with this one girl, and she's like 3 years older than me, 2, 3, and we were coming home from the bar, and she's like, you can she's like, you could drop me off, but you can take my son to school tomorrow. I was like, what school he goes to? She's like, high school.
Oh.
What the fuck? Wait, God,
USF.
that man,
He goes to USF.
goes-
He's gonna
that
need-
man got biology. He's
That's-
got he's got advanced calc.
you can take him to work tomorrow.
That's bizarre.
Take him to the
Well, that's crazy, man. I that's one thing. It's like I got babies and y'all got full grown adults.
Yep.
I wouldn't want a kid at that age. I know that. Yeah. De Niro's having another
At
one.
83, yeah, but he's probably never really around his kids. He's always.
Yeah.
By law.
What if like he had the kid, paid her off, she's like, but you hold on to it. Like I'll come see you every now and then, but like I'll take that.
It sounds like a puppy. Like I don't have visitation rights. I'll take him for a walk once in a while.
It could be. That's like. That's the only reason. That's the only reason she would probably do that, right?
What?
But she's not like she wants a baby.
You don't think so?
Oh.
Is that really his last name?
You know what I just learned? That if you have a baby with a dude, right, and he walks out or whatever, and you decide to put his name as the last name, that now he has to pay child support.
Really?
Like you just you give him the dad's name, and they have to legally pay child support.
Well, yeah, you can put anyone's last name on there.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know, but if you put the
but,
dad,
Then
they have
that
to pay
makes
child
me think of like Al Pacino, how I just said is his last name really Al Pacino? Like, if you change your name as a stage name, like Jamie Foxx,
Yeah.
you know, like, what do you name your kids?
Wait, that wasn't his real name?
It's not his real name.
Fox is real name?
The reason he put it was because he would notice that they would call women more at comedy clubs. So he put like I want to be politically correct, like a gender neutral name. So they would see Jamie Foxx, we're like, hey, let's call up Jamie Foxx.
That's
But
fair.
no, that's not his name. But that's my question. It's like, is your kid's last name Pacino?
So his name is Alfredo James Pacino.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's like that one soccer player who his wife divorced him.
Oh,
but,
I saw that.
But
Put everything in his mom's name.
Yeah, he put everything in his mom's name.
My boy.
Hey, you know what's crazy? And I seen a lot of girls talking shit like about him. They're like, "Oh, well, if a guy's just gonna be doing that and always thinking about,
He didn't love
bad
me.
that could come from it,
Yeah.
then I don't want to be with." A
But
guy
hold
that's
up, like who brought the bad? She did. She's the one that filed for divorce.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but I think he was like unfaithful. That's why she divided.
But
I mean,
still,
she could say that he was.
Rudy just said he was unfaithful. So I don't know
believe
the whole
I
story.
believe Rudy. I believe Rudy over every
Rudy
anybody.
reads People magazine. So
National Enquirer, GQ.
She filed for divorce.
dang.
He's
Well, I don't want to praise this guy anymore if that's
so,
true. I mean,
hey, so
like,
he won. He doubled up.
Hey, he still has my respect. Right, cuz?
He it hasn't changed how I
don't
feel
hate
about
the player,
my boy.
hate the game. That's I mean,
Hey, but one last question: what makes a relationship toxic?
ooh.
Being in a relationship.
Do you think your other person having access to your social media accounts, is that toxic?
All of your social media accounts, like get logins and everything.
That's
Yeah.
a little excessive.
I feel like that's excessive. Although, if
If
you're
you
not
have
doing
nothing-
anything, who cares, right? But I want access. I don't want. I want some stuff for myself.
How so?
Like it's like an invasion.
Please
It's
elaborate.
like an invasion of privacy. Like
I think it has to do with like a respect thing.
it's like boundaries.
It's boundaries and it's respect. It's like, hey, do you not trust me? Like, can you respect the fact that I'm being honest with you? Like, I'll be honest. Like, I'm gonna say this story. But the other day,
It just stays here between us.
yeah,
It
nobody,
stays up.
don't you
It
guys better
stays-
not tell
y'all
anybody.
better
He's
not
just
say
saying
anything.
this because he.
You
trusts
guys
you.
better not tell nobody about this story.
Don't tell
But,
no one. Don't tell no one.
I received a direct message on TikTok, and it was pretty.
Forward.
Yeah,
Pretty
no,
close.
very blunt. And
We'll put it in the
I
in the Patreon.
there was
Patreon will
there
put
was a phone number in it and everything. I'll show you guys after we
Oh,
wrap up
yeah.
here. But there was a phone number in it and
We'll show
It-
you on the Patreon.
pictures,
You guys
and pictures and everything.
But yeah, she said some pretty explicit things, and not explicit, but just very detailed things on what she wanted to do with
But
your
as
boy.
long as you don't reply, you're good, right?
But that was the thing. I brought it to my wife's attention. I'm not trying to hide anything. I said, hey, look, I just want to make you aware this happened and this is the message. And at first she was upset.
Sure.
And with
That's a
you know, and
normal
it's
reaction.
yeah, exactly.
Normal reaction.
I understand why she can get upset, but sometimes that upsetness can, she could bring it on to me. It's like,
you know what's
I'm
crazy?
bringing it to your attention. You know?
How you had someone message you, right? I would have like those spam accounts, like where they, or on like the WhatsApp, they'll message you from like some part saying, "Do you want to hook up and stuff?" So when I was in the relationship, my girl seen that, and she got mad at me. And she's like, "Oh well, this stuff's probably popping up because you're probably looking for it, or you're probably some."
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm like,
you were
"What
over
the
there.
fuck?"
You were liking her
You're probably
TikToks.
like-
I
you
have
probably-
fuck you. Don't
Somehow.
put no ideas in my wife's head, bitch. But no, this lady, I'll call her a lady because she's
Hopefully it was a lady.
yeah, I hope. But she actually messaged me from two separate accounts.
Oh, okay. So
The first account was like, "Hey, I can't even go into detail," but she's like, "I'm the other girl."
the
in
detailed
that.
story will be
I'm
on the
that.
Patreon.
DM'd you and you responded.
Yeah, so she sent me from multiple accounts. It was like, damn. So my wife was like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "Block her."
You murder her? I don't know what you want.
Is she like local or?
Nah, well, based on the area code of her phone, she's from a different state. So
But even though how you said like, what do you want me to block her? You've never had another girl tell you, "Oh, block this person."
That's funny. I was just gonna say that. Like,
Dude, we're like,
what do you want me to say? Like, do you want me to block her? Like, it's not like. What are we doing here? Like
the situation that's always given to me is like, how would you feel if it happened to me? But I'll murder everybody in this bitch right now for you. Like,
because if let's say flip it, right?
Right.
Like, how are you handling that?
I'd be upset.
Sure,
And
it's fair.
But one of the things that I would appreciate is the fact that she would bring it to me as opposed to me finding out, which I don't.
Of course.
I don't
They'll
go
be
through
like,
my
"Oh,
wife's phone or.
I didn't bring it up to you because it's not important. I just
Yeah, that would
I'll
not.
just delete it.
That would not.
Like, yeah, because I've tried the like, oh, it's nothing. That's why I didn't say anything.
Right.
It's nothing. It's
Nah,
like,
don't. Nope.
it's something.
Otherwise, I'm gonna need this couch right here, Fernando.
A couple months later, it's nothing turns into they're moving in with you.
Did you hear about?
They're decorating your living room. They're decorating your living room.
You're taking everything out of your mom's name.
You don't have anything in your mom's name.
Hey,
right?
mom, I'm gonna have to. You know that Ferrari? I'm gonna put it back in my name.
How would you guys feel if a girl makes you sign a prenup?
I'm down. I fuck with that. I want a prenup. I just like to cover my bases.
Okay.
I know. I'm hoping I'd never have to use a prenup, right? I'm just saying if I did, right?
Why else do people get warranty on shit?
That's what it's like a warranty. It's your relationship warranty. That's what prenups are. Like, why would you not just have it just in case? You don't know. You don't know what could happen. Like, you're obviously not thinking the worst.
That's why you have insurance.
That's why you. I don't know. See, that's what I mean. Like, I get the whole like emotional side of it, right? Like, you shouldn't have to if you
don't
me.
love
Like,
me.
shut the fuck up.
You
Like,
don't love me.
I do, girl. But that's not the issue.
No, because you wouldn't have me sign this.
No, but what? Just in case.
Just in case it breaks.
Justin who? Justin Bieber?
I would do a prenup. You doing a prenup? Just do it, bro.
I'm down with whatever.
Do both people have to sign a prenup? I
would
believe so,
assume
right?
I would assume so.
That's why the argument is.
For real.
For real. Hey, but I heard divorce ain't cheap either.
I don't got
so,
nothing in my
uh,
name
fair.
anyways. Hey, but sharing locations is okay with y'all?
Ooh, that's another one. We don't do that. I don't do that. She don't do that.
I,
Well, that's the thing. Like,
it's different.
sorry, I don't mean to cut you off,
No,
but
no.
one
But I'm
thing
gonna
that I
cut you
told my
off.
wife is like, I don't fucking have time to. Like, I go to
Exactly.
work,
Explain
I
that
come
shit.
home. Like, where the fuck do, where would I have time to?
You know,
to go
but my
meet
thing
up?
too is like, I would like to surprise. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, let me go here and buy flowers. So then sometimes, oh, what are you doing over there? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Or like, I can't even go to the mall to go buy you something. Like, what are you doing at the mall? Like,
The
stuff
only
like
thing
that.
I
So
know
it's like-
where my
But I
location
never
is,
shared locations, so I,
is like my AirPods. Like, that's about it. That's the only thing I know where my shit is at. Because,
Bro,
but
it's different for everybody because, like, I say no to the location thing because sometimes, like, if PJ calls me, he's in, like, Bradenton. He's like, come over here. And I go over there. He's like, what are you doing over there? I don't know. PJ called me, so I came. Or, like this person called me to come down to Tampa real quick, so I came. Like, I just had time,
Yeah, you come about.
But I can get why people do it because it's like, why not? Like, what's the difference? Like, there's no difference. Like, you might as well just have it on.
well, there is a difference.
Like-
There is, you can just have that trust and be like, hey, I'm going out here, and you already know where I'm gonna be at. I'll
I
tell
don't
you how long
even
I'm
think
gonna be
that though. I think people. It's not. I don't think people who have location don't like. Sure, there's a little bit of distrust, but I don't think that's the point of having the location. Like,
what do you think
I-
is the point?
well,
Go
I
ahead.
don't know. I don't want to speak for people who have their location.
No, I mean, it's talk your shit. I mean,
Hey,
I
you
want to
tell,
hear
you
that.
say why you think they got the location on.
Obviously,
Because I'll tell you, look, they had a location on my cousin. They found my cousin. They said, oh, it says he's at the hotel. Went to the hotel. He was there with another girl. That's
All
why
right,
they
so
had a
you see,
location.
So that's the thing. Like,
well, maybe he
I
shouldn't
think
have been
each
at the hotel.
situation is different. If you've demonstrated in the past that you're not trustworthy, then I'd get that. But if I've always been upfront with you, or
Dang, bro.
I-
Dang, bro.
we're just opening up a can of worms.
That's what
When
I
my
mean.
wife sees this, I am.
Next time he goes to the location.
They don't ever be tripping like, oh, why you be friendly with those girls? Like, I'm just friendly. Like,
I'm a friendly guy.
That's one thing.
or why
That's
do you
one thing.
get happy when you see my friends? Or why do you something like that? I don't know.
What, like I'm really outgoing when I meet new people. It's like, oh hey, and my wife's just like I'm an introvert to begin with, to be honest, but I fake a lot of shit. You know, be like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Shit, and then but like I just want to go home and be home all day.
I agree.
But I'm very outgoing where I could start a conversation with anybody, and my wife
Hates that.
You know, she doesn't hate it, but she
They
just
hate it.
But
She doesn't hate it.
she, you really want me to sleep on this couch, son?
Girls hate fun when it's not with them. Okay,
Girls want girls.
Where I'm from. Girls want girls.
But you know, it's backfired in the past.
Hey, but is everything we're saying do you think that's Latina women though?
Kind of.
I've only had Latina women. I don't want to say like a lot, but any. Go ahead, take over.
I guess it would have to be a woman. I want to hear a woman's perspective on what the location thing means to them. Like, is it the trustworthy thing? Is it because like I want to know where you're at?
Is it the generation also?
Because here's my thing. He's like, if I'm at Walmart and she's like, why are you at Walmart? I'm gonna hate that. You know, like, I don't know, bro. I wanted a sandwich. I wanted to get sandwich stuff. I knew I needed bread, so I came to get fucking bread. Is that okay? Like, I would hate that. Like, so I know. So that part of it.
But is in her head be like, is that where he's meeting?
That's what I mean. Like, I don't know. But I also think
he's probably buying groceries for some other bitch.
He's probably buying sourdough for this bitch.
Nah. You're at Walmart. You're not at Target.
Yeah.
That's different.
I'm fucking with Walmart girls. That's the thing. That's my problem. I'm fucking with Walmart girls.
That's your problem.
You ever had a girl pull up on that? Like, even without the location?
Have we ever had a girl pull
just
up on
found
us
you?
with the location?
Yeah, I've never. I didn't have my location.
Not the pull up, but like the call.
Yeah, no, I gotten called. I've gotten
Like, where you at?
Where you at?
Knowing
type of
they
thing.
know where you not
You know
at.
what I do? I do
And
it.
don't lie because they already know where you're at.
Or did they threaten you with pulling up?
Well, one of the things that I do, and I feel I do it like out of respect to my wife, is
FaceTime?
right FaceTime or like a fucking selfie. Like, hey, look, this is really where I'm at,
Look, here.
just to give you peace of mind, type of thing. I don't do it like, oh, you're whooped or oh, you're scared of your wife. I feel like it's a respect thing. You know, this is where I'm really at. I told you this is where I was gonna be at, and this is where I'm at. But that's something that I do. She's never asked me to do that.
Sure.
But that's just what I do. Right, exactly. Like, hey, I'm hanging with a whole bunch of sausages.
Yeah.
Like, there's no.
I think girls underestimate how much sausage we're around a lot. Like, we're around a lot of sausage.
Yeah,
No,
mostly
I think
99%.
99% sausage.
I think women think that when they're not with you, like women are constantly throwing themselves at you. Like,
Yeah.
Which is true.
I mean,
If you're watching, it's true.
I mean,
But
are they wrong?
we have
Well, clearly.
a lot of respect.
According to TikTok,
no,
they
we're
may
not.
be right.
Which leads me to my next question. Have you ever cheated?
What do you mean?
The fuck?
It's a loaded question.
What do you mean cheated me?
Cheated on my test. Cheated on.
Wait. When you say that, what do you mean by that?
Cheated on my taxes. On a significant other?
Significant other, yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
No puedo ir a la Walmart solo.
I didn't
Bro,
say
I
I
was
didn't
just
say
at
have you ever-
Walmart, bro. I was just
say
at.
have you ever been caught? I said have you cheated?
I was just at Walmart. I was getting bread, bro. I was getting orange juice. I swear. I was getting orange juice.
Tricks, you're asking all these questions. I haven't heard you answer not one question, sir.
Have you ever cheated?
How'd you feel about the prenup?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about the location? How'd you feel about cheating?
You coming at me with all these
Are you a
questions.
narc?
Yeah.
No, I was asking all those because
You DeSantis' boy?
nah, as
He's
far
collecting data right now.
as cheating. Never got caught.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
So,
So,
well,
so like all
yeah.
those things never had to like apply location, all that stuff. Like, but
Okay, so let's say you got caught cheating. Like, okay, I am not where I'm supposed to be, right? Do you just spill it all at that moment, or are you just supposed to just like
Or you
keep
mean like own it?
like own it, or
Yeah.
just lie, try to get yourself out of it?
But
Like,
I mean, what is
like-
lying
like,
gonna?
No, like no, it's because we came over here and then
and,
fell on
and
her.
PJ brought me over here.
PJ picked me up, but he couldn't because he got a flat tire, so the DJ had to come drop me off.
But he said
But I only
these girls that could pick us up. And then it was late, so we had to stay at their house.
And then we were drinking, and then I don't know, I fell asleep.
And
You know
then
how I
it's
get
6
when I
o'clock
drink.
in the morning.
That's a perfect. You know how I get when I drink.
I just fall asleep.
Just say that after everything. You know how I get when I drink. And then,
That's the move. That's the move right there.
yeah,
I
but
feel I feel like that's your go-to.
you know how I get when I drink.
Hey, you know how I get when I drink.
No, but if you start at the beginning, we said this might be the last episode.
Oh yeah,
Or it
We-
is.
It
Still
it
not
is.
sure.
We're
We gotta see
tune
how
in
this one
next
goes.
week. I promise you. Tune in next week. You will see why. We're gonna explain, tell all, expose.
Expose the. Yeah.
But if you subscribe to the Patreon, you will see before everybody what exactly why we are. This is our last episode.
I'm gonna miss
so.
you guys.
I am, man. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna miss this.
It's
I'm
the
gonna
end of an
miss-
era. We had a good run, you know.
We had a pretty good run.
We had a good
I mean, I
run.
wasn't here from the get go. I mean, you guys are the pioneers.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's-
I was midway through also, bro.
It's
Should we-
along this road. We've been on a long journey.
Should we have like a montage of all the good times? Like,
Oh, the
That
NBL
sounds good.
montage.
you know what I can envision? Like, don't fucking come up this way.
I won.
I got the BTS of that.
And then the guy, what's his name, Jason, that came through.
Heroin,
Yeah.
Jason.
We're gonna get him on there. Like,
He's gonna
when-
be on next week saying goodbye.
Wait, if he's still in town.
Yeah, right.
He's locked up.
We'll put the. It's a sad day. I'm very sad.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the immigrants. I got this at Mr. G's flea market. Probably from an immigrant. I'm not
Shout out,
sure.
Mr. G.
I don't want to assume, but this was at Mr. G's. It looks fresh though.
Do they have big sizes? That looks nice.
Yeah.
Plain. Not sure, bro.
Yeah.
Sure, like, you know, these cotton was picked by Mexicans, immigrants. I don't know. But shout out immigrants.
PJ, you wanna send us out on one more, and we're live,
And we're out.
And we're out,
We're out.
fool.
and we're out.
And we're out.
That was really quick. He didn't warm up or anything. He just,
I wasn't.
he just- I was.
I was,
No, I thought
it
you
wasn't
were-
sentimental enough. Hold on. This
We
is
have to say our goodbye.
This is a goodbye one.
We're not out yet. We're not.
This is a goodbye one.
But
You niggas.
this is a goodbye.
Are you gonna say anything
Now it
about
is.
like how you feel? We've
I'm
all.
fucking happy as shit.
God
About
damn.
goddamn time. I've been trying to get off of
Y'all
this.
say y'all gonna be. I'm missing shit. Yeah.
I hate y'all. Now you know why we ended.
Oh,
Oh
man.
shit!
Next week's gonna be.
I guess that was a spoiler.
Yeah, full of
Fuck
stuff.
you guys.
I hated my time here with you.
Well, that
You
makes
talk way too much.
3 of us.
You talk entirely way too much, BJ.
4 of us.
I can't do
Be
this.
like that. I tried.
This
to change my
the
ways,
last
but-
couple of
Mexicans
episodes
be
just
like that.
became a PJ episode. That's
Yeah,
all,
really
it's,
did.
Yeah.
all it's become.
But yeah, like this probably gonna be our last one. But if you guys want to see us still do stuff together, not like that, but you want to see us do stuff together.
OnlyFans.
We got 3
Uh,
cameras
yeah.
for a reason.
Join our OnlyFans.
Yeah, no, but
Hit
you
the
know,
Patreon.
comment and see like what segments, what topics we should talk about, different stuff. Let us know.
Yeah, we should take one more shot. I feel like that's a perfect way to end it.
Yeah,
We're gonna
You wanna
drown.
get that right
This is
there?
where you like isolate me for that clip. Should we take one more shot? Or
Here, pass this
We're
around.
gonna drown our way our sorrow.
no, well, he can.
Sorry.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
we have
one
enough
more
shot
for him,
glasses?
For him, like for him.
do we have enough
So,
shot
yeah.
glasses?
So today's episode is
No, we're one short. You're gonna have to.
Damn.
No, he'll do that at the bottom.
I'll go. He's
then
got a
we'll-
cup anyways.
And because we're on,
No, we got enough. Never mind. We got enough.
or just put
It really, yeah. It's
All right.
put in that little green thing.
We should get a Coke.
Oh, it's not that type
Is
of
this a
vodka.
double? Is this one like a regular shot?
Yeah, it just like it's an illusion.
I know it's
Oh.
illusion.
Yeah, I'll
not
take
the-
Oh,
I'll
shit.
take the bigger one.
Let's
First
get it
one.
inside
That was
the
a
little
bigger one.
jar.
This is the bigger
Go on
one.
this.
Give me the
Nah, man.
No,
smallest
no,
one.
we have enough.
We have enough.
Okay, okay.
He's gonna drink
So
out
give
that
him,
cup.
give him the bottle.
This is the small.
But we got some changes coming along,
Yes, sir.
which y'all shall find out
Your name's Austin?
soon.
You're gonna find out next week, or
name-
again, if you subscribe to the Patreon, you will find out before everybody why we are. This is gonna be our last episode. So
Your name's Austin? Who's Austin?
yeah. They didn't have Fernando, so
Steve
I
Austin?
bought Austin. Just
Give
buy
me a
different
hell
name.
yeah.
Just buy like Michael, like a Michael
Alright,
shotgun.
well,
I guess we should
pa
just.
arriba, pa abajo,
Well, this sounds.
centro. Pa adentro. You did?
And that's it.
And
That's all, folks. I can't do it like Miss. What's the piggy's name?
Miss Piggy.
No, the one that does.
Oh, what are you
No,
talking
the
about?
one that does. That's all, folks.
Oh, yeah. Is it Porky Pig?
Yeah. All right, you gotta start doing the outro now.
I better do.
I feel all warm.
that
I
was
feel
a DJ
all
scratch.
warm inside.
This is like a.
I feel like I just had a PB and
PB and J.
Being gay.
Have you ever had a toasted PB and J?
Yeah.
I probably said it on a
Sounds like
previous
a
one. But that
sex
shit is bomb
position.
as fuck.
Yeah.
But until next week,
Because I think we've been gone a long time ago.
I didn't even say we're out.
You did say we were.
Yeah, but then we continue.
Are we gonna do a short little Patreon one, or we're gonna do it next time?
Are we done?
No, we're not done.